So now that we have the user and the password, we can now connect to Active Directory and try to figure out any service principal name that might exist and try to understand if we can leverage them and by asking a Kerberos ticket and then cracking that ticket to gain access as a service with higher privileges. Okay, so let's do LDAP search. LDAP search, so it's just a LDAP search minus X minus age, LDAP server IP address. So it should be 10.114.180.94. Then minus D. Now we're gonna pass the user ipson ob ipson bo b317 at soupedecode.local minus w ipson o bob 317 minus b dc equals decode dc equals local. Now service principal name equals to star closes sum count name service principal name to bigger to slash dev slash no. Okay, now we have the code, so this will connect to the LDAP search. Minus X and minus H is to connect, so minus X is to do simple authentication, minus H is to pass the parameters for the LDAP as a path, minus D the user, minus W the password, minus B the place where we want to search, then what we want to search, any account that has service principal name, and we're going to retrieve it as some account name and service principal name as the result. Let's see what we get. So this is what we get. We actually get some information. So let's review it. Service principal name, term services, okay. LDAP, DNS, global catalog, RPC, host, LDAP. Now, and here we have something, a file server, FTP file server. Okay. Firewall also, backup also, web SVC, monitor SVC, Kerberos ticket granting, and therefore, so I'm gonna use file SVC. So let me just copy this to our notes. Now let's start our strategy. So what we want now is using this information. I'm gonna try to get a Kerberos ticket from that services, and I will request it. For that, I need to configure Kerberos on my system, and after I configure Kerberos, I can use some tools to request those tickets. So I can use kinit and klist to see if I manage to request the Kerberos tickets and if I manage to get it. So let's try it and let's configure the file. Oops, sorry. not what I wanted. Sudo nano. Okay, now let's configure the what we need to be able to query the Kerberos. Leave defaults. So okay. uh, 10.114.180.994 10.114.180.94, and this will allow us to configure. Still one missing. Okay, so Soupedecode.local, one extra name equals Soupedecode local. Soupedecode. So we have configured the Kerberos information on the conf file. We exit, we save it, and we have it requested. Now let's see if it works. I'm gonna do kinit and ask a ticket in the name of the user that we have the password. Gibson BOB 317 at Soupedecode. Gibson BOB 317, and now let's see if we have it, and we have it. So we managed to get the key. Now we're gonna try to do I'm gonna try to use kvno and request Kerberos ticket for the SPN account. So let's see how we can do it. So key kvno. So this is what we want. Print key version numbers of Kerberos principals, kvno. Then we're gonna ask pass him the principal account, and we're gonna try to extract that account. Okay, quit. So let's do kvno. So we did file svc. Not mistaken, this was the one. Yes, file underscore svc. And we're gonna extract soupedecode.local. And I believe we extracted. So let's do klist -k. And here we have the keys on the GitHub file this is GitHub not found while started keyscan. Sorry. And we have both keys here. Now we're gonna see, or we're gonna try to extract the key using either John Reaper or any other similar tool. But for now, I will conclude this phase.